And yeah, one of the best Tinker players. I hope to see like, fireworks.
Yeah, regardless of what.
You're not jumping a hero and then just trying to stun him and lock him down and chase him down. You're rather trying to burst somebody really quick and then resetting out. So the idea of using Rupture and then dropping Tombstone is going to be their key way of teamfighting. And then you're going to use Rubik primarily for counter initiation. So when somebody comes into your backline or when somebody chases down the Bloodseeker, that's when you'll see the Rubik coming with lift. That's when he's going to come in with a clutch tornado or something along those lines.
Struggle against, or is it not too bad?
I think it's the kind of lane where they can kill the Rubik. Oh, and here we go. This might be first blood.
They're going to try. They get in the Thunderstrikes there. Miposhka. First blood for him down in this lane. The trades favouring them here between the supports. It was something that Team Spirit would have had in mind. They knew that this was going to be, there was potential of this coming up as the last pick for PSG.LGD.
If I'm being honest, I don't feel like they really addressed the Tinker in their draft. I think this Invoker was more like this is what we're going to go with, as Miposhka's in trouble.
They're going to try and chase him down. He does get the kinetic field off. Yutoro tries to turn towards Fabian, but the backup's there from White. He's trying to commit Yutoro, but can he get the kill in time? But stick charges, Yutoro's going to try and run him down, but Fabian is out to the side. Yutoro's not got the further vision. He is going to be able to jump out of the Blood Bright, though. Over to the creep wave.
The zombie gives vision.
See if they can chase him under the tower. They can't. Oh, they can! Oh, they get him!
The zombie vision.
They still manage to see him there as Jinkyu reaches in with a hard-hitting Fate Bolt.
Actually, I do believe that was the Thirst vision.
And now Miposhka. I mean, this is going to be potentially another one. Can they get him as well?
There's no man on the Rubik, but he has boots.
I mean, Jinkyu, he wants to dive in for this. He is taking quite a few tower hits here. Toronto Tokyo will TP over. Jinkyu, he'll get punished for this dive. See if Toronto Tokyo can find anything more here. Why still under the tower? No TP, no mana. So they do dive in to get an extra kill on the Disruptor Miposhka, but they lose 2 heroes for it. Toronto Tokyo.
Slight gold lead all around.
Incredibly close though. PSG.LGD, they're bringing extra numbers down bottom. White, he's ready to join. They want to dive in for Yutoro. They commit with the Rupture here. Horn over as well. They're in onto the PA. Yutoro will fall. So if they can get Miposhka as well with the 4 of them and the Tombstone down, they certainly can. The pressure mounting from PSG.LGD down on this bottom lane. They know that PSG.LGD, they're doing a great job of avoiding this. Ame is down here on his own.
Yeah, it looks like they're waiting for the Haunt, but Ame is about to get caught. Spirit have sniffed him out.
Let's see if the 3 have the damage. Try and set up with the Rube, but not going to get the connection. The glimpse back is there into the Static Storm. TPs are coming over. Ame, is he tanking up to live through the Static Storm? He's still alive, and in fact he's able to turn. The Tornado does catch him, but is it enough damage? Ame will live.
Versus these type of heroes that Team Spirit has, he's going to be very, very quick at killing them all.
Look at this quick move. Yutoro, he's in on a Fate beyond. They're looking to try and burst the Bloodseeker, but the counterplay comes in. Ame with the Horn, looks to collapse, jumps over towards Yutoro. Yutoro trying for the TPA, he's away, but collapse. There'll be no escape for him. The laser will never be fun to play against as a PA when he's trying to focus targets. Bottom lane. See another attempt with a Static Storm. This time round, do they have enough damage? They've got the catch onto Ame. He's trying to get away, but he will fall. This time round, Spirit, they'll get the big kill, but it has cost them both supports' lives. We'll see Toronto Tokyo trying to escape, but they got any way to find him here.
There's one more sentry.
He's into the trees. He's out for the
There is a lift and a glimpse.
Ooh!
That is like another sign for Yutoro to be like, okay, I can't show.
Let's see the attempt onto Toronto Tokyo down bottom. Azame, he'll jump over. Sentry still down. Toronto Tokyo will try and hide himself in the trees, but they'll stay on top. Same time over towards the mid. They will lose Faith beyond. The counterplay was made by Spirit. So the TP out as well. Mira gets back to safety. So 1-for-1 across the map here.
2 seconds for the skewer. Glimpse. Skewer back.
Got the dagger slow to set it up. He's able to dodge the decay nicely so that he didn't get hit, could still get the blink off. But now Ame, he's ready to come back in. Yutoro's off to the side. The rocket's not enough, but nothing to say. Jumps in to finish him off. The fear, the counterplay here from Spirit. Nothing to say, is caught underneath the tower. Have they got enough damage here from the Willow and the Magnus? The start onto the 2 of them underneath the tower. Nothing to say. Surely going to go down. He will collapse. Steer over into the trees. Collapse. He's still alive here. Can they quite find him? Wise coming back over. Steps in and collapse. Finally, they burst him with a Fame Ball. But this battle underneath the tower, it's costing PSG.LGD lives as well. The route down, catching the 2, pushing them back into it with a deafening blast. Ame, he's going to turn back over towards Toronto Tokyo. He's going to jump in, close the gap onto the Invoker Mirror. Miposhka, can they help him out? They cannot. Ame able to finish off Toronto Tokyo as well. In a way that we just haven't seen from them so far in this series. Mid lane, they're looking for the jumping onto Toronto Tokyo. We'll be able to turn with a quick tornado. The attention from PSG.LGD will turn over towards Mirror. Into the shadow realm though. They still want to dive this, dropping down the tombstone, just full aggression from PSG.LGD, diving past the tier 1 tower. The Rockets, they're coming in on Toronto Tokyo. He's got to get out, but he can't. Army! He's in straight on top of him. Vector's looking pretty spooky. He's picking up the kills, the involvement here. PSG.LGD just fighting in a way that we haven't seen from them so far in this series. We'll see the jump forward onto Faith Beyond, underneath the tower, he'll be caught, but the hill comes out. He is trapped in the static storm, trying to run, but the Thunderstrike finishes him off. TP's coming in for Spirit, why? Trying to dive in onto Yatoro, another soul rip, healing Y up. He's going to stay on top of the PA, but the hits come out, Yatoro takes him down.
He's able to get away. Oh, that was close.
See if they can pick up Mirror as well, they can. Nothing to say, in with the laser. To the escape here from Spirit.
Looks like Spirit might want to chase into this though, but they should recognize that Tombstone's been dropped on the high ground, and it might be a hard fight for them.
I mean, Yatoro, he's going to commit with the BKB. Just goes to work straight away onto Y. He should be able to get this. Yeah, Y's dead for sure. The crit comes in. Y will fall.
Get that Tombstone down before the fight starts, then he's going to do it as soon as the smoke pops.
He's going to pop it down immediately to see what he can find. It will just be Mirror. A Shadow Realm and a TP out will get him away from this, so now no Tombstone for the fight.
Yeah, but he does have that level 10 talent. This was recently added. The minus 15 seconds Tombstone cooldown makes it less of a committal when you use it.
Toronto Tokyo. He's going to end up walking into the Bloodseeker mid. Faith Beyond just turns straight away upon him. Toronto Tokyo was not prepared for that at all.
They feel like, you know what, maybe they're better warding than me. How do I solve it?
Well, collapse.
Pick Heroes Like a Vision.
He's going to lose, get the grab on the Faith Beyond. The BKB is popped. He's going to lock down the RP, catches the two. Got Sunstrike comes in. They kill off Faith Beyond. The Static Storm is onto Army, but Yatoro's going to look to bail out. Collapse as well. Go for the TP away. He gets out. They all get out on Spirit.
Laser, the Mantle Spectre, the Undying damage
Gonna get
amplification.
the fear. Quite nicely timed. Roshan is very low. Is there any potential for a steal?
Yeah, absolutely. Yatoro might go.
He's not able to get in. He's not able to get in. Arme gets the kill. The Aegis on the Spectre now. Spirit, they've got to be cautious. Yatoro pops the BKB, but he's already been burst so low. Throw at the daggers, but they're surrounded by PSG.LGD. Maposhka as well, caught in the river. They couldn't make the jump in time, and Yatoro just getting burstly split between Nothing to Say and Arme. Both of these cores, and it just in combination with one another. Spectre, Tinker, nobody wants to play against a good, incredibly farmed one of those. In mid lane as well, Q. He's in, using the RP to catch Yatoro completely off guard. He wasn't ready for that at all. We'll now see them try and turn towards Faith Beyond, but the Soul Reveal comes out. The Meteor crashing down on the Bloodseeker. They find him in return. Mirror Dusted in position here. Wyatt trying to look towards him, but the field holds back the Undying. Mirror gets away. But a quick move there from Q.
Yeah, there's still the Haunt ready though if they want to look for more.
See, jump over towards Toronto Tokyo. He's out of mana, he's out of luck.
The only ward that they have to fight around is also an area that you won't really see LGD approaching.
We'll see this move mid. Atos into the rupture. Toronto Tokyo in trouble. They'll put the BKB. We'll see Arme heading on top of him. We'll get glimpse back. And we'll get the space for Toronto Tokyo to stand his ground. The rupture to wear off. Looking for setup on the side. They get the catch onto Wyatt. Yatoro, he'll commit. Jumps in. Does get caught up on Hanks though. He's jumped in. BKB off in time though. Yatoro, he'll survive. Over to one. Faith Beyond he goes. He won't chase further. The Sunstrike just off the mark. Faith Beyond will in.
Oh, what a play by Y. He put his courier on the hill to scout out the ward.
Collapse is going to still get the jump on him, and immediately the telekinesis comes out for Q. Catching Collapse in the combo. Collapse to go over the TP out, but the Yules is there. Yatoro trying to get in with the BKB. He'll turn over towards Arme, but Arme just jumping all over the place. Yatoro has to go with the BKB TP out. Come on, adding another kill to his scoreboard. 9, 1, and 15.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, he's gone for the Haunt illusion damage on 25.
We'll see here. An attempt of a play. Yatoro is going to get caught out by the bash. And he's got to get out of it. Yatoro, he'll go for the BKB TP out. The disarmament is there under the Spectre, so no chance of a bash. As Yatoro will get out the same, not to be said for Toronto Tokyo though, as Nothing to Say has his number.
I mean, Johan and Seb talked about what they saw backstage, what they saw in their expressions. I'm sure this kind of momentum for them is huge. And it's something that you need in order to win TI, right? You need to have that attitude of champions.
Look at this jump. They've got the dust out. BKB, you still see the jump from Arme. He's in with the bash onto Toronto Tokyo. Let's push back with the deafening blast, but they're in with the grab. Nothing to Say. He's in with the nukes.
He's playing with so much confidence on this Tinker. I was talking about how he needs to wait out for the PA, but...
The overwhelming blink, maybe even holding on for his buyback as well.
Yatoro?
Oh,
He's caught.
He has been caught here. He needs help, and he needs it now. The BKB comes out. It has been ruptured, though. Not much that he can do, and Arme, he's in with the illusion, surrounds him. No way for Yatoro to get out. And of course, he did spend up on that refresher, so 100 seconds, no buyback on the PA.
LGD had vision. They were playing on even terms for most of the game, and
Oh, Collapse, he tries to make the move, but the counter's there. Zinq with an instant lift holds him in his tracks as it's another core out of the game. Collapse and Yatoro, no way of returning for this defense.
Skewer back on Mira.
They get the grab. Mira also to be blown up outside of the base. Approaching the final set of barracks here. The jump in underneath the tier 4s. They're in on him, Imposter. He's gone. Collapse will try and jump in with the skewer back onto Arme. Yatoro's committed onto the front lines with the BKB, but he's been disarmed. Gets the Phantom Knives off. Now turns everyone's wide, but look how much HP Wide's got. Yatoro. Refresher. Doesn't want to commit for another round. Nothing to say. He's in with the Hanks. They've locked down Yatoro. Yatoro to fall. Buyback at the ready. Instant smoke up from Spirit. Mira. Set things up with the curse crack. They get the glimpse back. He's looking for the skewer, but he's actually able to get out here with a Manta. Yatoro, he's going to look to try and jump outside of the base. He's able to jump onto GQ. He's going to go for nothing to say, but nothing to say. Gets the blink off in time. Back out of the high ground he goes, but Arme's trying to get in. They get the skewer. Arme, he's in the fountain. This is the OP. They've got Arme. They've got him. He's in the fountain. Can he get out? He cannot. They've done it the once. Can they do it again? It's just the 3th of the meatballs coming down. Arme, he needs help. He's in the fountain, and it isn't his own. The skewer's attempted, but the Yules is there to stop the play. Arme, he'll be getting out of the fountain alive. GG is called, and PSG.LGD will take this game 3.
I love Dota so much, Owen. That was so beautiful. Everything happened. You got the skewer into the fountain.
Oh my
Out
goodness.
of the fountain. They counter blink the skewer in again, but no, the Yules, and then the stolen skewer, and you pull out a hero of your own.
They do.
It's a GG.